All right, we are back in
Yeah, here we are.
into the draft.
XP.
Once XPL, XP Leechers. That's what XPL stands for.
Yeah.
Does not like that brood.
No, ban every time. Same for the Enchantress. Weird. Thundercats with a much more conventional ban here with the Tusk.
And I am super sad that they're banning that Tusk because I love seeing Tusks. You know what? I think he makes.
Draw on the map though.
I can ping twice to make eyes.
A happy face or a sad face.
No, yeah, whatever
you're right.
side I put it on.
That's true. Yeah, very conventional bans here for Thundercats. I guess in a way, XP bans are also not wanting to get cheese, but Brewmother has been kind of, I don't know, very underwhelming since her rework.
Very much so. Maybe a Nyx ban here, probably coming out from the Thundercats.
Yeah. I don't know if it's been Nyx or Clockwork, I'm going to guess. Or it could be a Lycan as well. We saw a lot of Lycan ban
that's
yesterday.
true.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, a few off-meta bans here. This is actually the second time I saw, or XPL has banned the Enchantress. They did the Brood and the Enchantress. Are these people they don't like playing up against, or are they kind of abnormal?
It's definitely abnormal. It must be what XP Leechers just don't want to play against. And also, something that we've been talking about yesterday was that in these best of 1 games, you really want to prevent yourself from getting cheesed. And Brewmother and Enchantress, to a very much extent, heroes that can kind of cheese you out of the game.
Yeah, and maybe they could also just be somewhat throwing bans away so that those things that do typically get banned will get through. Maybe they'll get a Nyx this time. They'll get regularly getting the Tiny. But Clockwork already picked up. I think XPL will ban the Shadow Fiend in the second phase.
Yeah, we didn't see much of Tiny actually in the last game we saw because Monkey King got so far ahead, and same thing with Sniper, that Tiny kind of had to take a backseat. But same opener here so far for XP Leechers.
The Bane Train.
But Clockwork and Shadow Shaman opening from Thundercats, I think, is incredibly powerful. I love this opening. I mean, but to a certain extent, I think at the same time we were kind of getting tired of it. How many times have we seen Clockwork Shadow Shaman? Is there a game that we casted that hasn't been a Shadow Shaman?
Yeah, this last one. Oh, Shadow Shaman, excuse me. There might have been 1 or 2, but he has been regularly in these games. He is.
Yeah, I think he's like 90% pick ban. Even for our CSL games as well.
Sorry, was I saying that they would ban Shadow Shaman? I meant Shadow Fiend, right? Because of the that old crusty strat.
Yeah, but I was talking about just Shadow Shaman being picked again.
Yeah, as expected. Bat Rider, someone we saw used to pretty good effect there in the South American games, but they weren't ultimately able to pull out the win.
5 seconds remaining.
Or did they? Right? The Bat Rider team lost.
I can't remember.
Can't remember either.
Yeah, no, they lost. They lost. The Abaddon team, the unkillable Abaddon Dazzle team, won.
That's right. Sven, Shadow Fiend, kind of the same band. XPL is like a mirror image of their bands last game.
Yeah, and picks so far. So yeah,
They've
they're
got their
coming
strat.
here with a strategy. Yeah,
They know what they're good at, and they're gonna do it. By God, it's not like these teams have had time to do research on them and know what they're gonna play and counter it. So they're probably gonna get to keep doing this a number of times in a row.
I mean, having a comfortable strategy is very important as well coming to this. And we talk about time and time again, sometimes in CSL, that we see teams come in and take like forever on their first few picks and bans. And that is a very bad thing to see because that means they're coming in with like no plan at all.
Oh yeah, PL was banned last time around. It's not banned, so they're picking it up. XPL, I think, wanted that last game, and it's going to be the PL versus the Terrorblade.
Yeah, PL, as we talked about, a hero that can lane decently against Brewmaster. Most hero actually can't do that, so that's something that PL has going for him. And Thundercats might want to invest into some AoE damage here for their next pick because Final Lancer right now has no one to really clear out his illusions.
Now, how How would you want them to do that? They've already picked the OD. I was thinking maybe they might grab a Quap, even though she's got a couple things, but if he is able to escape and rebuild, they're going to have a hard time re-clearing. Sven is already banned out.
Yeah.
Maybe a Juggernaut with a Battle Fury?
Yeah, that's interesting, but they need a mid laner, right? Unless they want to send a Terrorblade mid against the OD, which isn't very optimal
Oh,
either.
right, yeah, sorry, I was looking on the wrong side. They are looking for their mid laner here. Got the Puck once again.
Yeah, Puck is okay. As you said, Quap is okay as well. Quap lane's okay against OD, which could be nice. But of course, the Quap could be...
XPL recognizes the power of the Quap. They did ban it last game, right?
They did.
And I think
But they
will
did
do so
have a
again.
sniper last time.
True.
But Violence are not as hard countered by Quap. What else? Tinker gets banned. Yeah, Tinker would have been pretty decent actually.
Oh,
PL
just drop
and OD.
marches and force them to
Yeah.
fight into him.
PL and OD can't really go against that. And then you can't push into marches with that team at all. So Tinker's a good ban. I like the ban. Even if Thundercats draft would have been pretty greedy with the Tinker, when you don't have ways to fight against marches, they can just high ground defense for 20 years.
Is XPL looking for their roamer here or their offlaner? How's this Tiny being played? Probably as a roamer?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's weird. I'm assuming he's going to be
Offlane.
the offlane, yeah. He could be like a solo offlane if they go aggressive try again. Tiny can do solo offlane quite well. He doesn't really do well against against a tri lane, but 1v1 he's fine.
Oh baby.
He gets picked up. So this might be like a Bane, Final Lancer, and L Titan tri lane, because you don't want to put Tiny into against a tri lane, because then he will get no farm, and no farm Tiny is useless.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Thundercats trying to pick their last one. We put, as we said, a couple options on the table. The Puck. Could they get a sniper here if he got like Mjolnir? Would that be enough? That's putting too much waiting for him to get that item. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I mean, someone that can right click, as you said, with the Mjolnir can work as well. A melee laner that can get Battle Fury works, but yeah, not a lot of picks available here. I do like the Quap you suggested earlier. She can build a Mjolnir and has the AoE spells to be able to do it.
She'll have a really rough time though with people like a Bane on against her.
Yeah, it's very true. She needs to build Lincolns, but then again, Lincoln is quite a good item this game as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely, definitely, you are correct. Lots of good spells to block. Pretty much everything it blocks is gonna be great for you.
Yeah. Minus the Phantom Lance, I guess, which she can spam, but yeah, Thundercats take a long time. Think about it, and they should. There's no reason to rush this pick. It is their final pick.
Yeah, I think they'll probably go with maybe the Quap or the Puck, unless they're. I mean, these are very good teams going up against each other at this point.
Yeah. Let's see what they pick. Yeah, it is a Quap. Yeah, Quap did seem like a pretty optimal pick there, so good call out on that.
Too easy, you guys.
Yeah. I think the only other one that they could have gone was a DK, because DK can also build a Mjolnir.
Oh yeah, he can also reduce the damage of the PL illusions.
Yeah, but they can purge it off as long as they doppelganger, though.
True.
But yeah, I think Quap was the optimal pick, because Quap just has more damage than DK.
DK, yeah, can sometimes have very little damage, as we saw in a game from SEA last night. I think it was one of the first games, right? Red, I think, had it.
Yeah, that game started really terribly for the DK, but he just maxed Dragon's Blood and just being really tanky, used Dragon form to just constantly push towers and did nothing else.
Oh no, that's right. That would have been Alter Ego that had it, right? Because the DK draft won.
Yeah. And funnily enough, apparently pushing towers wins you games in Dota.
This patch as well, we've seen, you know, with Shadow Shaman, as we said, he's so popular right now.
Yeah.
There's always someone with good tower push on a team. Terrorblade, you got the Shadow Shaman. What does the Radiant team have? Who is on Radiant again? Is that XPL or Cats? That's
XPL.
That's XPL. Well, I'll tell you who's playing real quick. It is Ya on the Phantom Lancer, Ganja on the OD. We got Bro Lamb playing the Bane, CPO and Lane on the Elder Titan. Finally, Chris on the Tiny.
And over on Thundercats, we have Old White playing the Turtleblade. We have DK on the Brewmaster. Playing the Shadow Shaman is Onion. God's Hand 007 on the Clockwork. And finally, Pumpkin playing the Queen of Pain.
What a pumpkin, little pumpkin.
Pumpkin hiding in the trees. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, playing Final Lancer this time. He basically is playing the two Monkey King heroes. Because Final Lancer originally was, concept art wise, was made to be a monkey.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at his model, his design, his weapon, and everything. He is a Wukong hero, basically.
Yeah. The Spirit Lance basically is extending his pole to a very long range, and just like, you know, Wukong in the mythology, he can make a bunch of clones of himself and be very trickster-like.
Yeah. Instead of a pole smash, he does a pole jab. Instead of a jump into a tree, he does a jump into the ground. Instead of making a bunch of himself in a circle, he makes a bunch of himself that can run around the map. What's the only thing he's missing? That stupid passive, which I guess.
Yeah, that the just bonus ability. That's why I called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to have a little bit of struggle here against Pumpkin. He is a melee laner going against the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain known to be a lane dominator. And he's going to eat a lot of Shadow Strikes because of it.
Yeah, and they put OD. Normally you'd see the PL in the safe lane, but they're much happier to sack Ya's farm over the ODs. They want to make sure the OD has a good time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, these lanes are still looking very awkward here for XPL. They're running a dual lane off top and dual lane bottom. And I don't think Ganja necessarily farms very well against the Brewmaster because the blind is going to make it really hard for him to last hit.
Chris, no, not in trouble on the top, but getting harassed down.
Ja already uses his first salve and gets cancelled by Pumpkin. Great use of the blink there. Cancels about halfway through.
He did force Pumpkin's salve out. Unfortunately, Pumpkin got his full duration through.
Yeah. Top lane. Again, more trouble here for XPL.
CP on lane, yeah. It's going to be the first meta of the game. A toss. It's just an illusion. He was trying to get the real one under the tower to take some shots, but CP on lane is hanging out. Onion is looking to deal with him. No, he's just here to steal the bounty. Clockwork as well. Rotating around, he sees that regen rune, pings it out for his team. Let's see if Pumpkin is going to be able to get that for herself.
Yeah, this double null talisman build, very popular in Queen of Pain right now. Look at the damage it's doing to Ya.
Ya doesn't have a the doppelganger right now.
Yeah. Is it even worth using now? You know, don't even use it for this. Yeah, it's only two more ticks left. Just use it next time when you see a Shadow Strike. Preferably, you can use it on reaction because Shadow Strike actually has the higher initial damage and then ticks slowly over time.
Down. There's also some action in the top. Not quite doing enough damage to each other yet. It's a little bit of a back and forth chasing. Now Ganja, yeah, he got nightmared up. Make sure that he didn't take any damage. Yell, taking lots of right clicks. Ya gotta be careful.
Oh, Ganja getting gone on again, bot lane. That's the first blood. Yeah, lots of these, all three lanes for XPL really dangerous right now. They're taking a lot of damage, all three of them, and anyone can die at any time. PL is forced to pause the game. He was lagging. He did take a lot of damage in the leg, though, unfortunately. I saw him kind of standing there awkwardly.
The Thundercats just pressuring, as you said, every single lane. It looks like they know what they want to do and know what they need to do, and they stack the lane correctly. They drafted for this, having a very good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna win these lanes, XPL. Their lanes just aren't made for it. And their mid game isn't exactly really strong either, unless the Final Lancer gets off to a good start. That's really what they will depend on. But Final Lancer already getting forced to the base. Again by the Queen of Pain. And the last hit differences can tell the story. The top 3 being taken by the top 3 cores of Thundercats.
Yeah, the Brewmaster's having the time of his life over here.
Yeah. And just blind the OD. He only has 6 last hits. How do you do this? How do you do this as an OD? Getting blinded all the time. He only has 4 damage. And you waste mana on Arcane Orb against Brewmaster. Just
Oh, they've got a Shackle out onto Tiny. The Stomp will stop it up, though. They're going to make it back. Elder Titan in the right place at the right time, keeping this Tiny alive.
Yeah, another Metamorphosis is used without getting a kill. But they don't mind. Terrorblade just wants space to farm. Yah has made it back to the lane, this time with a magic wand and an infused raindrop, so he should be a lot more sustainable here against Pumpkin.
Ganja's just TPing out. Look at this guy. He's playing super aggressively. His support isn't with him, so he has to TP back to base just to not die, and now smokes up so he can run back to base. Or
Yeah,
back to lane.
15% faster. It hurts your economy slightly to use it, but it's well worth it if you can get to lane fast enough to get some last hits and XP.
Is under attack.
Brolam sleeps the clock. That will get himself away from the aggression. Top lane. Looks like something's gonna say set up maybe.
There we go. We got a Elder Titan. Shackles out. Onion is making his way back. Should be just fine. May get stomped up here. No, just on the edge of the stomp, which means they're gonna get the avalanche toss, and there they go. We're hitting back and putting themselves on the board. XPL.
Yeah, I did not think that stomp was gonna land either. That had to be on like the pixel edge of that stomp.
And Onion did such a good job of reacting.
Yeah. Oh, the poor Phalanx are already down to 1 infused raindrop stack. They're taken out so fast by that Shadow Strike. And yeah, now the raindrop is already gone, so no more mana regeneration for the Phantom Lancer.
He's having such a hard time. He could be in a lot of trouble. She's got the wave! Sonic Wave, it's gonna hit!
The stick.
But one more jump forward. Oh no, yes! He's gonna be able to stop it with the Scream of Pain. Kill him. Whew!
Yeah, great stick usage there, and also great recognition of the fact that the Phalancer just blew the Doppelganger, which means very easy time landing the Sonic Wave. Bot lane, God's Hand, find Brolam.
Brolam making his way out. Oh, the creeps with no mana were just taken out, and he didn't even, you know, normally when you're making your way out of cog, you'll get clipped by one of them, but the creeps just setting that big boy up, taking those cogs out for him.
A way to run out of the cogs without getting hit by the cogs is just run straight out of the one you broke. Then you won't. But if you're running out of angle, sometimes you
could be
need
in a
to.
lot of trouble. Metamorphosis goes up. They drop an avalanche to try and take him down. Stomp goes through, but Terrorblade is outside of the range with the meta up. Ganja's gonna have to use the Astral to get DK off his butt.
Chris forced to use this fountain here. Only level 3. Gets caught by God's Hand as well. Oh, the Tiny at least cancels the shackles on himself with the avalanche. But it's not going to
Primal
last very
Split
long.
is used there in the bot. Ganja is astraled up. About to get chased down by these Brewlings. They hit him in the face with a boulder. And now Brolam's got to be careful. He could get chased down very easily as well. Another boulder will hit him. Good amount of damage, and DK is back. Uses the wand, ready to hit him with the smash, and one more right click will do the trick. DK walking out of there with a double kill.
Yeah, and even the Tiny getting taken down as well. None of these cores are doing well in their lanes. Obviously, the OD is completely getting wrecked. Tiny getting nothing out of the lane as well. Only one that's doing something is Phalancer, but he has also died solo kill against the Queen of Pain and had to go back multiple times. We Regen Rune picked up by Pumpkin.
Avalanche in the
lane.
top, yeah, caught in the cogs. CP Own is trying to make his way out of there, just gets run down. Oh boy, this Thundercats team keeping the aggression up.
Yeah. Just don't stop, and the shackle's even going out to Tiny as well.
Yeah, from a mile away, gonna be able to catch him into the cogs thanks to that. God,
Tiny's still not level 6, no status resistance. On the bottom, Ganja. Ooh. Action everywhere.
I've been trying to jump over to the sync real quick because I spilled something and my fingers are all sticky, and every time I hear like a shackles go out or the bruise split, like, come on.
If you need to go, just go. Go right now rather than waiting.
Yeah, okay, take over, Golgi. I'm watching
Yeah.
CP
Mid
Own
lane,
stomp.
Pumpkin right now dives into the mid lane with the Sonic Wave, and the Scream of Pain finally finishes him off. On the bottom lane, DK still farming fearlessly, but OD is coming in, and the Eldritine is waiting on the wings. He cancels himself with the Astral Spirit. The Banishment is there as well. That will set up the Stomp. There is the Stomp, and he actually misses. Eldritine missing a very easy stun there. DK now gets into the trees, and he moves very quickly right now. And Ganja not interested in chasing it, very disappointed in his Eldritine, and he's gonna be able to get away. Mid lane, yeah, has TP'd back. Already loses about half of his life.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And top Metamorphosis is going to be taking the tier 1 tower as well. Meanwhile, bottom, there is a sleep on the Panda to be able to escape. There is the
CP Own is trying to stomp, but God's Hand should be able to get him with the Battery Assault, and he does. Now back to the top meta. Yep, he just claims the tier 1. Alright, I have returned. Thank you. Great job, Golgi. You sound fantastic.
No problem. And Pumpkin going over to the bottom to get an Illusion Rune.
Ganja gonna get stomped and then into the split. Oh, he used the Astral, but it was on nothing because the split took him off the map. Now getting chased down, he will get blown up very easily. And they're gonna stomp onto the Pandas, but this is gonna get time for the rest of the Thundercats team to come in here. Cogs going out and buying him the space that he needs to make a safe escape. That was great play by God's Hands there.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate usage of that Astral Imprisonment. He thought he would be able to get it before the split came out. But, man, this game feels exactly like the last game, except the other way around. This time, XP Leechers are the one that are on the back foot. And there is already the 1k gold per minute lead here that we were talking about, the impossible comeback. Bottom lane again.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I didn't even know. How did that happen so quickly? Yeah. He just sat still. They're like, I don't know which one's which.
Oh, the jukes? No.
Yeah. They
No
got
way.
him.
Yeah, they're not even rotating as a team, Thundercats. They just are winning each lane individually without any help. And that shouldn't be happening. 13k net worth lead right now. Just look at the net worth on these guys. And how poor XP leeches are. Mid lane, Pumpkin jumping on a Chris. Can he get him? The Illusion Runes are going to do it. Hookshot coming into mid as well. Brolam sleeps the Clockwork, but that does not stop the Battery Assault. And the Queen comes in to pick up that kill easily with the Scream of Pain. And then mid tower even going to get taken down.
Taking it.
Just 26 health left.
They popped the fort, which it's going to go down anyway, so buying themselves a tiny bit of time here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
All right.
Are you okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're
What's
good now.
going on? Okay. What's going on? Do you spill more?
No, just I had to grab paper towels and shit.
Okay.
Butterfingers.
Are you spectating correctly at the very least? Or am I just casting like blank screens?
There was a
Now the
couple.
bomb lane getting gone on now. Doppelganger's into a tree.
Yaw trying to make his way away once again. Tries to juke him with the sit still and send an illusion, but they were seeing through it this time. Now Thundercats.
Yeah, focusing onto this bottom lane tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
This net worth lead just keeps getting higher and higher. Ridiculous. 15k at 13 minutes. I didn't know that was possible. That might be the largest net worth lead I've seen this early. 17k now.
Brolam is going to caught as well. Invisible on Pumpkin spots him out. And easy kill.
They're
Bot
going to
lane.
go high ground now.
Yeah,
Metamorphosis
Ellertine
is
is
ready.
stuck in no
What are
man's
they going to
land, by the
stop? Yeah. There goes
And he
the
has no
Serpent Ward.
TP.
Ya has to get back. They've got the Metamorphosis up. They will have a fortification. They want to use that to get their team back into position, but really, what are they going to do? The Brewling goes in the back and starts beating up. Ya taking a lot of damage. He's just doing a distraction play here while they take this tower with very little to stop them. Oh, the fortification goes out, but it doesn't save the tower either. They get a Nightmare out onto the Fire Brewling. Finally, he will come back. Brewmaster could be in some trouble, but no. They want to go aggressive on him, but now the rest of the Thundercats are shown up. The perfect distraction, DK. They drop the Sanity's Eclipse, but it's not enough damage. They burn plenty of mana, but DK's still alive and still kicking. He will be able to make it out of here, no problem, and I don't think there's anything that XPL can do to stop these pushes. If
Okay.
Wow.
That
That's
is,
rude.
That is not okay. What the hell? Where'd that come from? Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know what the hell that is.
Very unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, I mean, they also taunted the last team as well when they beat them.
Worthy tribute.
So, I mean, I'm not upset to see these guys go home. These are the exact type of people that makes me not want to play Dota.
We're very quickly going to hit 2K per minute gold
Yeah.
lead.
Yeah, they're gonna lose by such a large margin.
Radiant's
Yeah,
middle
they call
tower
GG.
is
Thank
under
you.
attack.
Good, you jerks.
Did they cancel it? Oh no, there we go.
Whew. Good, screw those guys.
Yeah.
What happened with that game, Golgi? Why does
They
XPL
got
suck
outplayed
so
in every
much?
single lane. Like it wasn't gank. No, I'm not even kidding you. They got outplayed every single lane. There wasn't like a rotation that got them. There wasn't like better team fighting. There wasn't anything like that. I mean, just look at the MMR differences. Like it's obvious who's gonna win, right? Thundercats taking that
yes.
with no problem.
And XPL, man, there is a huge disparity in the NA teams that signed up then, because XP Leechers was like a pretty high seed as well, right?
No, they aren't high seed because they got matched up against Thundercats, right?
But well, so how does that work? Because the first game they got matched up against SBSN, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, does it alternate? Like, yeah. I think I get how. It was
No.
seeded.
It's basically on the outside is good teams, right? And then on the inside, so like the idea is like you get all the low level teams out of the way in the first and the second round, and then as farther it goes, it should be only the best teams left, and then no good team should face against each other, right? And at the round two, two good teams should not be facing against each other.
Okay,
That makes sense.
But so XPL, SBSN, what kind of seeding would that have been? Two low tier teams?
Two low tier teams, yeah.
Okay,
Because
gotcha.
that are made to be going against Thundercat next.
Oh,
But
by
if it was a-
utilizing the buy so that two lower teams take themselves out, and then one will move on to get taken out by a highly seeded team.
Yeah, basically.
Makes sense. All right, TCats versus Sanji and Yasha is going to be the next game. And their lobby is probably configuring.
Nope, not even. It's already made. So, no more configuration errors anymore. Thank goodness.
Just waiting for them to all get inside of the lobby. Should be good to go. And then this will probably be... Actually, it's only 5:20. We're making good progress on this. Well, those were very short. That was a very short game.
That was a 15-minute game.
What was the ending net worth lead?
Let's take a look. On the graphs, I see about 22k gold lead. Oh, not the lead. That's actually how much net worth they had. Is there a way to see it?
It doesn't give me a concrete number.
No, we have to do like maths.
Is there an overview? No.
You have to spectate it to find out. But I mean, it wasn't really because I mean that was like what 14 minutes in, and it was almost 2k gold net worth per lead. So we can say like 20k gold lead.
Yeah, it was 22k when I had last looked at it. 22k gold lead, and it only continued to grow from there.
And the rest of the brackets also moved on just as quickly as well. Everyone is in a round of 16, and 2 teams already making it to quarterfinals as well. So moving along very quickly.
My goodness. My lord. Quarterfinals, yep, we got the round of 16. I should be able to do the round of 16 and the quarterfinals. No issue, and then after that, I will be going for some din-din.
Sounds good. I'll take over.
Still waiting for, it looks like, all of Sanjay and Yasha to get into this lobby. They just got off a game as well, so they're probably taking a short break. And. We will come get you guys when that is ready to start. Everyone go have a nice break.
See you guys in like 5 minutes.